So, if you were around the past, I think about an hour ago, I was digging in, I was trying to find a way to get my stream to be a little bit more reliable for Deus Ex, and I think I figured it out. Basically, whenever you're trying to get the stream for this game running, you have to go through a lot of processes in terms of finding the right renderer, making sure that you have the right settings for resolution. I was reading some articles that apparently it's better to stream these old games in a window rather than go full screen mode. So that's what I do. That's what I'm doing. So we'll see how it goes. So let's go ahead and switch over to the gameplay and see how it's looking. Gameplay. Here we go. Let's do this. I'm looking forward to playing this game after all this. Trying to get it loaded up.
You're going to get a lot of equipment during these exercises. Press F1 at any time to access the inventory screen, which will let you add and remove items from the tool belt. Press F2 to view your current goals and any notes you may decide to take. On a typical mission, a UNATCO agent's objectives are logged electronically so that he can stay on task at all times. Now pick up a weapon and try to break open those crates. One of them's indestructible, but the others contain things you might find useful. Now pick up the lockpick and use it to open the door. Lockpicking takes time and expends the self-assembling resources of modern lockpicks. Just be patient and remember your training. At higher skill levels, you won't need as much time or lockpick resources to pick a lock. Doors have two strength values. The door strength tells you how much damage the door takes before being destroyed. The lock strength tells you how many lockpicks will be required to pick the lock. Some doors have an infinite strength and an infinite lock strength. That means you have to find a key.
Last stream I have already.
The code to the door has been stored in that data cube. Right-click on the data cube to read the contents, then type the code into the keypad. Right, you activate the keypad with the right mouse button, just like you activate a data cube or any object in the world.
Catch up, dialogue-wise.
Use the disposable multi-tools on the table to hack the keypad up ahead. A multi-tool's resources are finite.
Right.
When a tool is depleted, it becomes useless. The manual describes other uses for the multi-tool. At higher skill levels, you'll need less time and multi-tool resources to hack a given device.
Alright.
I'm here to pick up all munitions and equipment. Thanks for the cooperation, Agent.
Lying in front of you is a brave cadet who volunteered to be rendered unconscious for this next training exercise. Highlight and search him to find the key to the medical room. Afterward, pick up his body and place it on the medical table so that one of my aides can revive him once the exercise is over.
Alright. Got the key. Throw him down here, use the key to get in. Flip back over. And put him on the table. Splat.
Good work. I'll get someone down there immediately to revive Private Winslow.
So,
Move on to the next area.
Okay. One thing I kind of like in these older games is how much... So, everything's pretty low poly, right? But I love how much, like, detail is put into the stream. I'm sorry, I'm watching my stream. How much detail is put into the environment by just using these textures. So like it's a very low poly environment, but they use the textures to almost create something that kind of looked like it was higher poly than it actually was, which is just fascinating for me.
You can bet this won't be the last time we send you into a dark room. Turn on your light augmentation and find the exit on the other side. Just press F12 by default.
So another thing I kind of told the last group that was here. This keyboard I'm using, it's a Keyron K12 or K6, so it does not have dedicated function keys on the top.
You're not a mech, but you're enough of a machine to need repair bots now and then. If you used up some bioelectric energy getting through the dark area, for example, this contraption can charge you back up.
Okay, this mod I'm using does let you use the eye key in the inventory, which is nice.
Congratulations, you completed phase 1. Move over the ramp into the next rooms to begin learning movement skills. We'll be watching you through the cameras, like the one you can see up in the corner. In the field, remember that terrorists sometimes use cameras like this in their security grids to set off alarms and alert guards to your location. Jump across the platforms. You'll have to crouch to get under those pipes. If you fall, use the stairs to begin again.
I have to almost go up to the edge where it looks like I'm ready to fall over. Okay, there we go.
You need to go through the door up ahead, but it's blocked. Those wooden crates are too big to jump and too heavy to lift, so use the metal crates near the wall to build steps. To pick up a crate, walk up to it so that it highlights, then click the right mouse button. To drop something you're holding, you can press the tab key by default.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep on wiggling this thing over here, I guess. There we go.
Now, go up the ladder at the other end of the room. By default, you look up and use the arrow keys to climb. We get some complaints about this swimming obstacle because the water's contaminated. Recruits forget to grab the hazmat suit and end up in my office. Not pretty. Or they forget that they have to put the suit on by selecting it and pressing the left mouse button. Remember that the hazmat is disposable. You can wear it only once, and it operates only for a fixed duration. Use the ramp on the other side of the pool to climb out.
It doesn't feel like it's activated. It's still... Oh, okay.
These medical books, normally used for quick healing, are of particular interest to you, JC, because you need a bot's help to install new augmentations. If you took any damage during the swim, now's a good time to get patched up.
Love if that noise would just stop. Oh, I'm just gonna wait here until... I'm gonna wait here until that goes away. Alright, thank God. Alright, moving on.
Hand in your equipment. That's right. No cheating.
Alright, just spawn me to the next area.
Welcome to the combat training area. I am Günther Hermann, and I will be monitoring your progress here. We will start with weapon familiarization.
Bad vibes from that dude for sure. He looks like a villain.
Your first exercise will be to learn a little about aiming and targeting. Step up to the shooting range to the west.
Alright, Christopher Columbus.
The targets are released by using the buttons on the counter.
Compass there.
Release the first target and take a few shots with one of the pistols until it is destroyed. Notice the targeting reticle appears when you aim at a target.
Alright. I'll take all the ammo. Why do I need all these pistols? Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. Okay.
for a few seconds before firing, you will notice the reticle starts out wide and tightens as you hold. The longer you aim as a target without moving, the greater your accuracy will become. Release the second target and aim before shooting this time.
My guy, oh no. I can't get my gun. Oh no, that's such, I was gonna say bad design. This game's old as hell, but it's like still. Can I complete the mission with this? No, I can't. How did my gun get through if the plant can't? Oh no. This is abysmal.
I figured you'd be sick of drills by now. Hopefully our training exercises will be more interesting than what they've had you doing at the academy.
Alright, let's just power through.
Open the door by clicking the right mouse button. The right button uses items in the world. The key on the desk opens encryption-based nanotech locks. When you pick it up, it will automatically be added to your key ring. Use the key ring to unlock the door and proceed to the next area. You're going to get a lot of equipment during these exercises. Press F1 at any time to access the inventory screen, which will let you add and remove items from the tool belt. Press F2 to view your current goals and any notes you may decide to take.
Time I waited for the
On a typical mission, a UNATCO agent's objectives are logged electronically so that he can stay on task at all times.
Because of that issue with the last.
Now pick up a weapon and try to break open those crates. One of them's indestructible, but the others contain things you might find useful.
What's happening right now?
Now pick up the lockpick and use it to open the door. Lockpicking takes time and expends the self-assembling resources of modern lockpicks. Just be patient and remember your training. At higher skill levels, you won't need as much time or lockpick resources to pick a lock. The code to the door has been stored in that data cube. Right-click on the data cube to read the contents, then type the code into the keypad. You activate the keypad with the right mouse button, just like you activated data cube for any object in the world.
I want to learn the basics of this game before I just jump right in, you know.
Use the disposable multi-tools on the table to hack the keypad up ahead. A multi-tool's resources are finite. When a tool is depleted, it becomes useless. The manual describes other uses for the multi-tool. At higher skill levels, you'll need less time and multi-tool resources to hack a given device. Lying in front of you is a brave cadet who volunteered to be rendered unconscious for this next training exercise. Highlight and search him to find the key to the medical room. Afterward, pick up his body and place it on the medical table so that one of my aides can revive him once the exercise is over. Good work. I'll get someone down there immediately to revive Brooklyn's. Move on to the next area. You can bet this won't be the last time we send you into a dark room. Turn on your light augmentation and find the exit on the other side. Just press F12 by default.
Oh, I don't like this noise. I wish it would go away. Is there any way to just throw it away? Drop it?
You're not a mech, but you're enough of a machine to need repairables now and then. If you used up some bioelectric energy getting through the dark area, for example, this contraption can...
Alright, save. Save game. Alright. What is up, Dahani? Appreciate you.
Welcome to the combat training area. I am Günther Hermann, and I will be monitoring your progress here. We will start with weapon familiarization. first exercise will be to learn a little about aiming and targeting. Step up to the shooting range to the west. The targets are released by using the buttons on the counter. Release the first target and take a few shots with one of the pistols
I'm only
until
gonna
it
take
is
one pistol
destroyed.
this time because
Notice the targeting reticle appears when you
I
aim at a
took all the
target.
pistols, they stacked, so that way they disappeared last time. So whenever I accidentally threw that one, I totally missed him talking about the targeting reticle again, didn't I?
Good. If you hold your aim for a few seconds before firing, you will notice the reticle starts out wide and tightens as you hold. The longer you aim at a target without moving, the greater your accuracy will become. Release the second target and aim before shooting this time.
Is there a way to... I don't know if... I'm sorry for yawning on stream, guys. I don't know if there is a way to just, like, aim? Okay, so apparently he's just talking about, like, just generally, like, if I just look down the sights and, like, hold it there for enough time.
Proceed to the next area.
Alright, now I'm gonna take this. That man is probably gonna take it from me, but...
I'm here to pick up all munitions and equipment.
Oh, there he goes
Thanks for the
again.
cooperation, Agent.
Bastard.
This is a rifle range.
Oh, sweet.
Here, you will learn one of the ways skill level makes a difference in your accuracy. Step up to the shooting range. The targets are released using the buttons on the counter. Release the first target and destroy it with the rifle. Use the rifle scope by pressing the left bracket key to turn the scope on.
Ooh, man.
Excellent. Now we are going to raise your skill with rifles to master level. Release the second target and destroy it.
Okay, there's shells on the ground. That's kind of cool for a game that's old.
Good work. As you can see, higher skills give you better range, accuracy, and effectiveness. Proceed to the next area when you are ready.
It didn't give me any room. That bastard's gonna take all my shit. Oh, hey. Catch, bitch. Okay. Let's see what we got. Why did I just lose?
Hand in your equipment. That's right. No cheating.
Alright, what do we got here?
This is the demolitions training area. First you will learn to use the lamp as a proximity mine. Approach the bay window and you will see a lamp placed on the target board on the black and red wall. Press the first button next to the window and a security bot will be released. Watch as he nears the lamp. Lamps placed on the walls are proximity triggered.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sweet, sweet.
This time you will place your own lamp. Take a lamp from the munitions bay and proceed to the red and black wall below.
Lightweight attack munitions. That's what it says. Okay. Alright.
Get as close to the wall as possible when you place the lamp. If you aren't close enough, the lamp will fall to the ground and detonate.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so it beeps and then that means it's triggered, so there's a little bit of a delay to it, which is good.
Very good, Agent Denton. You may proceed to the next area for more demolitions training.
Now, okay, so we can. Oh, infinite. Okay. So no, that's not gonna work. Alright, it's fun. It's fun. While it lasted. Alright, so we're healed up. And
You'll need a few extra lamps for the demolitions area. Here, catch.
oh, you gave me something this time. Thanks, buddy.
Next, you will need to breach the doors in the hallway. Throw a lamp down to the end of the hall. Once it blows, proceed down the corridor.
Alright.
Notice how the wooden door was destroyed and the metal and barred doors remained.
Right.
Remember this for future reference.
Okay, I will.
Beyond the destroyed door, you can see a damaged piece of wall. You can also breach with a lamp. Try that now.
They really made it obvious this is damaged. I don't even know how this wall is still standing. I love the noise it makes when
Excellent. Notice that the wall is opened. Look for other weakened walls, such as this, and your lamp and other explosives will allow you to breach them. Continue through that breach and on to the next section.
I will.
Gotta start the next section without arms or tools. Rules are rules.
I love how they keep writing these unique dialogue for these.
The area beyond the door is the grenade defusing facility. Here you will learn how to remove planted explosive devices.
See, I'm really glad I did this training. This is good.
At each of the corners of this area, you will find a lamp planted on the wall.
Oh,
You must disarm and remove all 4 lamps before you can proceed to the next section of training. You will need to move up to the lamp quickly and to defuse it by right-clicking. A second right-click will remove the lamp from the wall.
Alright. Sorry, guys. Just, there we go. Okay. It's bothering my taskbar is showing. Oh, no! And then whenever I take the taskbar away, it still has got this little gap at the bottom. Ugh. Gross. Sorry guys, I'm picking up wallpaper so I can... There we go. Much better. Okay, it's a little bit better for the dark mode. Okay. Continuing on. Okay. Remove all 4 lamps before you will find it. Move up to the lamp quickly. Defuse it by right-clicking. A second right-click will remove the lamp from the wall. Okay, so we're running. Okay. Hey, that's not nearly as scary as I thought it was going to be. Boom. Got it. Hey. Got it.
A word of warning, Agent Denton. This was a simulated experience. Real lamps will not be so forgiving. You may proceed to the next area.
I'm here to pick up all munitions and equipment. Thanks for the cooperation, Agent.
Yeah, no problem. Bro.
conceal yourself so that you will be able to avoid a confrontation altogether.
Okay.
The test is simple. Get to the far north door without being spotted by the guards below. If one of them sees you, he will sound an alarm and lock the door.
Stealth is a vital component of UNATCO operations. When implemented correctly, stealth missions are low loss and impossible, which have aided in civilian casualties and hostile losses. Situational awareness is key. Agents should not only be familiar with tactical opportunities involved by the immediate environment, but how those opportunities can be exploited to their advantage. Okay. Basically, be sneaky. Oh yeah, look at that texture. You can see that texture again. Oh yeah, love that. Oh, it's on a timer. Does it run out of ammo? Do my goggles have ammo? Out of ammo now, they don't respawn. So how long they lasted. What am I gonna do now?
Remember, don't let the guards see you. Use the crates for cover and crouch when you move.
Contact, I have visual.
Overlook window to restart the test.
I wonder if there's a way. Is there a way to lock crouch? Because, yeah, okay, I need to enable this to toggle crouch. Because I said there's no way I'm gonna be able to hold the left control as I'm moving this entire thing. All right, reset the stealth test.
This time, don't let the guards see you.
Right,
stay crouched,
smartass.
stay behind the crates, and stay behind the guards.
Somebody's there. A guy in civvies. Guess it was nothing.
Whoa, what's that?
Somebody's there. A guy in civvies.
The guards can be distracted. Pick up and throw an object near them, and they will go investigate the noise. Bottles, plants, flasks, many things will work. Always remember the 4 basic tactics to avoid detection. Crouch behind concealment. Stay behind enemies. Move slowly to avoid making noise. And use shadows to conceal yourself. Be alert to every possibility.
So I think I need to use. I need to use the distraction, but I gotta take it seriously.
Hang on, I heard something.
I should go take a look at it.
Movement, sir, movement!
Very good. I hope you remember this lesson, Agent. They have assigned us to be partners, and I will not stop to hold your hand and repeat myself when we are facing a real enemy.
God, I love her. She's something else, ain't she?
Now for the last test. You have to find a way across the river to the exit on the other side. There's more than one way to get there, depending on your approach and the skills you want to use. It's up to you. Make use of the IFF system to identify enemies. The crosshairs will highlight red over enemies, green over allies, and white over neutrals.
Alright.
Careful around this TNT. You can pick up the boxes and move them around, but crouch to set them down. I don't want to have to reattach your arms.
So I'm gonna try to. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I guess I don't want it to see me. Got strength there. This bastard's coming back. Oh shit, no, that's not. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, it knows how to get around here. Okay. Is there a sprint button? Oh god. About me to return to its normal pathing. Oh, I think it's taking damage. Okay, so I can use these items. Oh. My legs are fucking broken now. Oh, God. That shit wasn't even TNT. Either just reset. Oh no, that was the sloppiest thing I've ever done in my life. Oh gosh. brother. It hurts. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna wait for a little bit for the heal bot to... Guess I can crouch that last time. Oh no, I could have walked faster if I would have got out of crouch. Are you serious? I gotta change a Steam setting here, hold on. I don't want to dox my entire friends list on Steam. I'm trying to turn off the thing where it shows you whenever your friends are online. Alright. Here we go. Oh, I probably should have just, like, left it and not paused it. Oh, okay, it's charged up. There we go.
Step up to each hologram for more info. When you're through, go out the opposite door. A deployment of UNATCO troopers is the central component of all UN peacekeeping occupations.
Okay, so they work for the UN. Okay.
The NSF, the biggest terrorist threat in the US. This national militia group thinks it is fighting the Second American Revolution.
Okay, so bad guys. The halo-looking shits are the good guys, the green, and then the brown is the bad guys. Oh, that's weird.
This Page Industries walking turret, marketed to governments worldwide, is the workhorse of most national military forces. Due to the heavy armor, they take little damage from ordinary bullets. If you come up against a bot, you should use an EMP grenade, scrambler grenade, or some kind of explosive.
That kind of makes sense. I love these graphics, how they make it like translucent.
An inexpensive security bot, a favorite of third world countries and corporate security divisions. Not so mobile, but don't be fooled. We've lost plenty of agents to its well-armored assault gun. Like other bots, it's difficult to damage with ordinary bullets.
So use explosives, right?
This is the old augmentation technology, hopefully about to be phased out. Notice the reliance on electronics and servo mechanics, a maintenance nightmare. If I had 2 credits for every repair manual they've made me file in my office in the med lab.
So this is like the old style.
The Coalition's new nano-augmented agents are nearly indistinguishable from the general population, except that you and your brother don't know how to smile, even for a picture.
Okay, so the new augmentations. That's kind of looks like in the newer games, which are prequels. Mankind Divided and Human Revolution. I mix those order up. Regardless, those are prequels, so it makes sense that this is the style that they used for those. And in the future, where we are right now, we have it's indistinguishable. It just looks like a normal dude. But in the past, you have like all like the metal hands and all that shit, and it's faulty, which does fall in line with the lore. Oh, who's this guy?
Sufficiently impressive. An early success for the whole organization.
Thanks. You from the United Nations?
Your augmentations are a go. The real test comes next. Active duty.
I'm ready, sir.
Yes. Yes, you are.
It's interesting. Is this a hologram or is it like a video call? Alright guys, so that was the intro. That was the tutorial. Pretty good, honestly. That was a good quality tutorial. I like how I got the depth, not only of just the general mechanics, but I also felt like I got good at the I'm gonna go eat this. I'm just gonna use eat ball. Here we go on the old school RPG. I don't know what any of these points needed. Oh, I see now. Okay, so I can pick each one of these that I want to level up, and this is the cost. And I have a total of 500 currency. So that makes a little bit more sense. I did not want to do that. So we're gonna take some time to go through here and read these. It's using slabs, am I right? Okay. Use terminals, training at 10. Okay, this playthrough, I really do want to do a lot of like yeah, I'll just do that. This playthrough I really do want to do, or I say this playthrough. First playthrough, I like whenever I play these to use a lot of control automated gun turrets. I like to use a lot of things that aren't just standard combat. So I like that. I don't think I'm gonna go train on this just because it's like I can get through this even though I'm not as efficient. I can still get through this part. Environmental training. So this is again, it's just a stat buff. It's not actually keeping me on things. So like in the computer, you can use terminals, but you can't hack anything unless you take police training. These, it's like okay, you can bypass security, just slow. You can use all of these pieces of armor and ammo. It's just not as good. So I'm gonna stay off of those because I think I can train for a start. Again, an agent can pick locks, train, it's more efficient. I'm gonna skip that one. This might be the only one I actually take that is just slightly better. Just because colors are so important to the flow of the game. Movement is difficult. Okay, so they said rifles, I think they meant sniper rifles. So medicine I will. I'm gonna go trained on that. I'm gonna pull down this. weapons, rifle. I'll do the rifle and the pistol, and then I'll do 1400 left. I think I'm going to go ahead and do demolition, just because I saw those mechs that were going around. I can't do anything else.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh, yes. Most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience. And their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. If necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its kings. Not better than kings. Gods.
To be honest, I don't know what's going on here.
My orders are to stay here.
Oh man, I'm wasting it.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Soda and oh, we got algae. We got algae. Oh, I'm drunk. Oh my god.
Paul, I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation.
All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware.
Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow.
The crossbow. Sometimes you've got to make a silent takedown.
Good thinking. With these tranquilizer darts, you'll have another non-lethal way to take down an enemy in addition to the prod.
I get the idea. What's the first move?
I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the North Dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way to the statue. I'll see how it looks on shore. Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue, but don't forget about Agent Herman. We think he's being held on the ground floor. What are my orders when I reach the command center? Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault.
These are binoculars that have ammo. One of these binoculars that need ammo. But I also don't want to test it out right now. Alright, let's save.
What's your take on the situation, Corporal?
The bots have them bottled up, sir. We'd go right in if it weren't for the whole back order.
How'd they get one of our agents?
Gunter went rogue on us. When the order came, he wouldn't pull back. Now you get to bail him out.
Oh, so he's an aggressive cop, even worse. Alright, so I heard there's apparently a back way, and it's gonna be non-lethal. Goals, notes. Where did that picture go? Oh, you can add a new note. Hey, this is kinda cool. Alright, that's all I wanted. Oh, can I actually send my oh no, I can't send email from this game. Alright, so North Dock, South Dock. Nothing. There's nothing
Welcome aboard, Agent.
south of me, so I'm on the South Dock. Apparently there's a way I can do this non-violent, and I would prefer to do it that way. Just because I'm a cop and I don't like the idea of going in on these people that need a vaccine and just blasting them. Okay, this is... I guess I should call it out. Is this one of my guys?
You just gonna stay here? There's been some activity at sea. I'm going to watch the coast. Why'd they bring you back to New York? I don't know what they had planned. I messed up an assassination attempt on one of the Triad leaders in Hong Kong. UNATCO pulled you out? It's a long story. You better head to the statue.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper.
Oh, that's kind of cool. It's wrist mounted.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
That's the thing, I don't want a lethal takedown. Alright, I'm gonna try to go stealthy. I'm gonna give it a shot. So here's my inventory, I guess. Oh, did I just go? Oh, tear gas. is it... Okay, so I think that's non-lethal. Trank darts, I got 5 of those. Can I just smoke a cigarette? Oh. I don't want it. Okay. I guess I'm freeze this one inventory. So I'm looking for a bum. This is that he can get me into the back of the statue. It's so weird actually playing this game now. I mean, it's worried so much about all these settings and all that shit. It's weird. Okay, what's up?
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Okay, I don't want to.
Freight base is under lockdown till the danger's gone, Agent Denton.
Right. How you guys holding up?
UNETCO command made us pull back. I guess for Gunther's sake. What's the deal? We're ready to go in.
We're taking a minimum force approach. We're cops after all.
Ask me. I think we should frag them all. You trespass on UNETCO property. You get pumped full of lead.
Well, that's
when due process fails us, we really do live in a world of terror.
Yeah.
I thought you nanowogs were supposed to be badass killing machines. Guess I was wrong.
Guess so.
Some advice. You get out there, you're gonna have to tangle with some real sons of bitches. Best thing is to pick them off from 50 or 100 paces with a scope. I scored an extra one from a couple of thugs we dropped down by the dock. You can have it for 700 credits. I also picked up some 10mm ammo and some crossbow darts. Say 200 for one and 60 for the other.
Shouldn't you turn that stuff over to the quartermaster?
Sure, I will. As long as Command has the rest of us on parade drill, someone might as well put this hardware to use.
Here's 60 for the tranquilizer darts.
Why am I
Don't forget to read them their rights.
This is ridiculous. What? Okay. That's locked. So this game is definitely rewarding me for kind of like looking around.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
Okay, got a multi-tool. Yeah, for no reason. Okay, let's put the multi-tool here. I'm in there. Alright, what we got? Tranquilizer lights. Okay. So, if you guys have watched, the reason I'm playing this is because H-Bomber Guy has a really good video about it. A comparison. Oh, I need to... Get out of there. Okay, alright, I'm leaving. Anyway, did a really good video about some of the positives of this game. And compared to the sequel that came 2 years later. And I really like that game. It's really good video. I want to pick this game up for the first time. And honestly, it's a fun little time here. What the hell is that? Oh. I hope that wasn't against the rules. Like, this is you get property. Technically, I should have access to that. But
Everything was clear an hour ago. Then, boom.
That's how explosions work, my guy. What do we got going on over here?
Better have the right equipment.
Oh, it's this motherfucker.
I'll check back.
Fuck off, dude. Alright. I think this is back to the hostile zone where the terrorists are having that guy sitting here trying to con me out of some money for some darts or whatever, and there's a literal terrorist attack happening. So I'm looking for a guy. And I'm gonna say like iron and copper to him.
Be careful. The NSF has set up patchwork security systems here. The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
Pig.
So he'll start shooting. He'll call a guy somewhere else. I just blew a lot of tranq darts on that dude because I didn't think they were working. NSF-001. Smash the state. So that's one of those things I want to go in here to my notes. SF-001. Pass. Smash the state, I believe. Let me wait for this guy to come by and I'll check that again. And I think that little guy is just going to stay in that little track. I don't know how far he can see. Is this the guy?
That's the difference right there. Just take a look at him.
Bad?
Cut off his arm, placed half his face.
Herman, right? He's a good soldier. Killed 3 of our men.
They'd have replaced his whole body if it would have improved performance. That's how you judge a man? By performance? Then eventually it's not about people, but upgrades, versions, functionality.
All I know is we could use a few mechs for ops like this.
Soon as we buy into the cult of the machine, we're just like them.
Rhetoric. Always more rhetoric.
Interesting. So there's internal division inside this terrorist organization. One of them wants to continue, and the other one is a little bit, they don't necessarily want that. That's... Okay. Got some nuance to the story there. I like that. That's kind of cool. But he's also right there. If I had the backs to me, I could... yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah.
This is a long-ass shift.
I'm gonna do a real quick stream check to make sure. So, I will say one thing I was having difficulties with is the brightness on the stream. And it looks like that is still a problem. I apologize. I'm going to look into getting that fixed long term. But as of right now, I don't really have a solution for it. So I apologize about that. This is a dark part of the level, so it is thematically appropriate. But I will look into getting my stream technology fixed in time. I think it's because it's got something to do with the engine I'm using for this. Not the engine, but the render technology being used. Okay. What's going on over here? One of these might be our guy. They're all enemies. Let's see if they have anything interesting I can pick up. Does look like those are just enemies. They don't have anything interesting going on. Oh, okay. It tells me there. He's an informant, and he's on the north side, and he's on the north docks. So I can just go in here, go to images, see the north dock, which I think I'm actually kind of close to right now. Yeah, I think I'm right here, and I think the docks are right there. So I think I'm actually where I need to be. Just gonna keep on the path here to get to those north docks. That's great. I just sprinted that because I might have saw something, but not enough to trigger it. Yeah, this guy's green.
happened an hour ago. The barge docked and the NSF moved right on in, offloading the cargo into speedboats. Our undercover man, Harley Philbin, should be somewhere out on the docks now.
Who was that? I didn't see a uniform. I guess it's nothing. I think we've got an intruder. They found us. Fascist. Big guy. He can't hide for long. God damn. I'm hit.
About time you showed up. Iron and copper. The statue is copper on an iron frame, right? Password's enough, pal. Don't think you know something about the lady I don't. My dad did tours out here. I heard that you can get it inside. Depends. You get your man out, take back the statue, whatever. But I know the commander and I don't want to see him get hurt. Here's a picture so you don't make a mistake.
You can trust me.
I'll take your word. Here's the key to the front entrance. Commander's not much of a soldier. He'll surrender as soon as he sees you. I need him alive because he's my main contact at the NSF. If he's dead, I don't have much of a business.
Thanks. How do you know so much about the commander?
He's my main contact in the NSF. I need him alive and out on bail.
UNATCO will probably keep him in custody.
At least he has a chance if he's alive. I warned him, you know. I said right to his face, don't take weapons into the lady. That makes you as bad as UNATCO.
Don't forget, it was the NSF that C4'd the statue in the first place. UNATCO's here to put the pieces back together.
Ask me, I think the government did it.
They want people to think the NSF are terrorists.
Well, I mean,
You with Philbin?
I get a cut for bringing him over.
Tell me what you know about the NSF operation.
I'm not that high level. The more elite troops, they're the ones that took over the ship and unloaded it into speedboats. I think we're supposed to be a diversion.
A ship?
That's all I know. The commander gave me a 10mm clip, a box of 30-06 ammo, and some crossbow darts and said, keep your head down. Like I'm gonna take on your NATCO troops. Want 'em? You can have the clip for 175, the 30-06 for 300, and the darts for 50. But if I was you, I'd avoid a head-on attack altogether and not even use the key Philbin got. I'd go in the statue from the back. Less security that way.
I'll give you 50 for the darts.
The commander's the whole reason my neighborhood turned into a war zone. Somebody should stick him full of these things like a roast pig. Sure you can't buy some ammo?
Here's 300.
Thanks.
Drink some soda. Okay. That's something I just did. 5%. Alright. So, let's go ahead and go over what the information we have. So this guy is who we don't need to kill. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try going through the back. So, okay, so just got arms like that. Here. Just to verify that does line up with what I've got here. Yeah, it does. Okay, the back is the west. So, one criticism I have is that the simple geometry, I really like it, right? It's really cool. It gives these games like a really cool aesthetic. Gives the games a really cool aesthetic, you know, like not a lot of like complicated stuff you need to be paying attention to, which is something I'm not a big fan of in modern games. Like there's so much going on, and somebody's who's on the autism spectrum. That's just a lot. Like that's just a lot to have to constantly mess with, or constantly be paying attention to all the different details that could be going on and all that stuff. So simplified visuals are actually really good for me. Downside, some environments do lack a little bit of gaming stuff.
Target acquired.
Oh god. I did not realize that they could come up on me like that. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I got pushed so far back.
What's your take on this?
Older games are so bad about that. Holy shit, man.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bomb. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper. If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Alright, so I'm going to do here since I had to make all this fast.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
Let me go in here and so this mod, the Transcend mod, does have some extra options on it. Auto saving is on. But is it not? It's on, but it's not like, how frequent is it? That's really disheartening. Oh no. It's happened again, guys. It's happened again. I just used that lockpicking tool, thought I could cancel it out by pulling it, but no, it burns the lockpicking tool, but does not. Not doing too hot. Oh, I did just save. If you move the camera or the reticle away from this, it will burn the lockpicking tool, but not actually the lock. So there's an EMP8 grenade that's going to be really helpful for... Really helpful for that little robot guy. Alright, so I wonder if I can preemptively... can I know this password already? Is this the same one? You gotta log out before the timer goes down. So even though I know where I'm going, I still need to go back to the north dock.
Freight base is under lock. Right. UNET?
Okay.
We're taking a minimum force approach. We're cops after all. Ask me. When do... Thought you... Guess so. Some advice. Shouldn't you... Sure. Here's 6. Don't forget to read them their rights.
Oh, you're a bastard, aren't you? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take this...
careful. The NSF has set up patchwork security systems here.
Oh, shit. What's that? Damn it. Wait, hold on. I'm saving like a motherfucker now. Here we go.
Be careful. The NSF has set up patchwork security systems here.
I think we've got it.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
Who was that? I didn't see a uniform.
Okay, so one thing I need to get used to. Doesn't seem like they, doesn't seem like they react like, situational awareness of the other NPCs isn't really that high. So even if it's in a very completely quiet area, just shot me with a sniper rifle,
It all happened an hour ago. The barge docked and the NSF moved right on in, offloading the cargo into speedboats. Our undercover man, Harley Philbin, should be somewhere out on the docks now.
So these are definitely not like an instant takedown.
I got this one.
Last time I got I was lost my save state. That was totally off. I should have known this game, even though it's modded, it would be the auto save. photo and then tell us about going in the back? Or he's gonna say that we should go in the front and just force this guy.
About time you ironing. Pass. I heard. Depend. Here's a pic. You can try. I'll take your word. Thanks.
So these are probably for distraction.
You with Philbin?
I get a cut.
Tell me.
I'm not.
Oh, shit.
That's all I.
I'll give you.
The commander's the.
So it makes sense that she's selling some of this stuff. But the other guy who's supposedly in the military on my team is charging me for ammunition. That's the one that doesn't make sense for me. That's what I don't get. This is a safe route because I'm very sure safe. I'll save up here when hope you guys are having a pretty decent night. So, while it's going on, I decided to get myself a nice little drink, but not for hydration. I got a little Fireball whiskey. I know, high quality, high class. I'm really doing a lot with this, aren't I? I tried this whiskey one time. It was my good friend recommended it. It's I can't remember the brand name, but it's peanut butter flavored, and it was so good. It was so good. It was like dessert in a glass. And I had way more than I needed. Way more. All right. Alright, we're back at it. So just to double check. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off for just a second. Alright, just save that one. So alright. So when it goes that way, take it over here. NSF001. Smash the state. Enter. Turret's allied. Turret status. Enemies. Sweet. Start going crazy. I don't like how it's still red though. Oh. Ah! That. Oh, okay, so it's still. Turret. Not good. It is not good enough to take the robot out that quick. Turret should take out that robot. I wish I could see it, but I need to hide from this guy. There we go. Oh, shit. Alright, that bastard comes around the corner. I gotta throw this. Oh my god. No.
I think we've got an intruder.
Ah!
Alright, yeah, I'm...
Something moved. These guys aren't so tough.
Oh! Goodness gracious. So, this game is hard when you're trying to go non-lethal. It's difficult. It's difficult. Instead of going back and watching this, I should just go NSF 0001, smash the state, do enemies, open, off, cancel, and then just go in. Why have I not been doing that? Okay. This is a good place to save. This is a good place to save. That was a terrible idea. So I think I'm going to go ahead and exit for right now. And I think I'm going to switch over. I'm going to play a game of League of Legends before I call it